Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Let's see Edward taking the moral high ground. Don't they usually have to have kids? I guess maybe it depends on the case. Like, I thought like they had kids like take part in trials and cases like in a separate room with like a TV and like a camera like pointing at them, so they're not in the same room. But I think that's just from me watching a lot of Law and Order SVU, and the way those cases were very different to murder. Those cases were different to the cases you see here in Ace Attorney. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Haggins to the stand. Oh. Where is he? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right! Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. A donut crate? Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around!
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you! Nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
But he's a gentleman. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth is fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. Why did that text advance on its own?
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost?
Well, I mean, he's the one who has the upper hand, right? You want him here.
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in the court record.
Okay. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Okay.
KKK. Admittedly, this is not like a favorite case. I'm not a big fan of this case, but I also understand that like there's always that one case in each of the games that isn't as well received or isn't as well like memorable.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes! Out came the bad guy! Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down! Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get to the studio, so I went home.
Funny, he just got done telling us that he brings his camera with him everywhere, and yet he now is saying fucking, I didn't have my camera with me. I would have taken a picture if it was.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see here, honestly.
He'll be fine. He's strong.
Let's parse everything. I feel like there's some stuff that's worth reading, maybe.
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show! And I go to all the live performances!
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Why do you know about it?
Of course! Duh! My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Why? If he wants his kid to have fun, then let him take him to the park. Why is it a poor dad?
I found a map on the internet, went to the studios that day.
Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez!
Sorry. Why am I always choking on my spit? I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me.
Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see. Oh god, they're the same voice. Same voice.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, that was just my regular voice.
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
I got kinda lost on the way for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
When I came out of the studio, there was a steel samurai.
The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
You're totally right before my eyes came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy.
A person. Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kind of far away.
He's being awfully vague. A tall, skinny, maybe guy?
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow, pow, right in the kisser, pow.
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for the shot, I tell you. Oh, I guess I could have just presented that. I, for some reason, thought I had to press him for information. This is a waste of time. That's okay. It's a fun little read. Cody, what you just said seemed, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Like, literally, like 5 minutes ago. Oh! Oh, doing this... He got taller?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Otherwise, I'm gonna say you're committing perjury, or what is it? Whatever it is. Mr. Wright, a word with you!
Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Well, he knew what a camera was. He knew it was a photographic equipment, so he knows what a camera is. You just say that it connects to the computer. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh, he started crying.
Mr. Wright.
What?
Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
Oh, shut up! I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney! No one should lie in court!
What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Who else do you know besides me? How dare you?
Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
Oh my god, his feet are huge.
So you did have a camera? And did you use the camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Okay, what I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Good for him.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Cross-examine what I saw. I think. Sorry, I was honestly, I can't stop fucking staring off into space. What's wrong with me? I'm like out of it today. Maybe this wasn't a good time to fucking do a recording session. I can't muster up thoughts.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away? Not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that.
I know what like we're supposed to be like doing. Cause idea is that Cody has a scrapbook of pictures of the Steel Samurai. For every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. So if he won this, why didn't he take a picture of it, right? That's the question. So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah!
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person! He was a person!
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. What happened next?
And then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why? Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice!
And how exactly did he do that?
Huh? How did he do it?
Yeah, he gets a lot taller when he gets shocked.
With a samurai kick and a samurai punch! Samurai chop! Slap! Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops!
How should I play this? Press him! Press him! Nudge him! Cody?
What?
Something's bothering me. Their voice is literally the same. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yeah, you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Why'd you object to that? You know as well as I do that he's being vague.
Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap?
Me. I'm gonna kill someone, it's gonna be with a slap. Just kidding, my hands are weak.
My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
'Cause he sneezed! I know the answer. Am I doing this? Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It's because this. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Oh!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
His mouth is just a tic tac.
Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could have just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture.
But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet.
So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Alright, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid.
You're in court now. You can't run away from us, bitch.
He cried. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had this escape from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. My head hurts. What is wrong with me? Why am I so...
I feel like, what's the word? Maybe like lethargic or something? Like, I'm not in like a good... I'm not in a great mood, but I'm also not in a bad mood. I'm like not in a mood.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. We know. I spoiled it. We know. You're right, Pops. Steel Samurai. He escaped from the clutches of the villain. I took the camera, the lens wouldn't open, and then that's all that happened. Whoops! My bad. I didn't realize that was the last one. Let me press this just in case first.
That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
Oh, what?
I would have once I got the lens open.
Did he really not take a picture? Not even one?
Press him!
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use.
Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture! Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow!
Impressionable.
Oh, this feels great. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I... Okay, we know. Took a few shots. Do I just... Okay, cool.
Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
I don't think I gave it to you. I gave it to the lady, but alright. What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe?
If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle that the Steel Samurai has won.
I see. This kid's a fucking nerd.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait! No way! I know. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
I mean, it seems obvious now, doesn't it? With all the options here. But I guess it's not like you have evidence that could prove that he didn't win.
I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win! That's why Cody deleted those photos!
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai had won. He couldn't handle the truth. Because he's a fucking baby.
He understands that it's fictional though, so why does it even matter? He understands that it's an actor, right? I think he said something about actors. Like, he knows it's fake, so why does it fucking matter?
Order! I will have order! Witness! I am Cody! Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw!
His crying face is so fucking ugly. It's just like a little the less than and more than arrows. And it's just tears. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. Look at those anime tears; they're so fucking big. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! 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 What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
Ah, an error? What's this all about?
You're the error. Steel Samurai lost. Oh, I was like thinking like, what? What's the error?
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai!
Maybe I just needed this music to get me going.
Order! 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 So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, You're saying that the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. And thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldback said in her testimony? Oh my god, don't fucking bring her back.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
I guess it wasn't that bad. I didn't have to scream for her. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. Also, I guess he didn't have his own dressing room? Where was his dressing room? Why did Powers have a dressing room? He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then, he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So I was a different person inside the chute.
God, I need to fucking... What? It doesn't matter.
Pops!
Huh?
Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What?
Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Sniff. Here, this is it.
I can't believe he went to the Studio S.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. White?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, but this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia? What?
There was a big giant... Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
Well, what? Your Honor.
May I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Yeah, we know. Find an inconsistency in the photo. Yeah. Do I... Look! We have a fucking cursor! Oh, well, I guess we always had a cursor. It's just for never mind. Forget I said anything. I don't care. Oh! This entire time I thought that S was actually a 2 backwards, but it's actually just an S. I said Studio S like it was a fucking funny ass joke. I'm a fucking idiot. For this entire time, you can even see a part of the T. I'm an idiot. Whatever.
Your Honor, look at this.
I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, right?
No!
I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at.
But, that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so that I may be shocked along with the rest of the court!
I'll use the studio guide map. You don't need to. There's a 2 on there. You could just say what it is. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. The employee area! No, just kidding. Here, at Studio 2.
I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo!
Yeah, I guess it would. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. I mean, all 3 of them are true, aren't they? The path?
The path of the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in that trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, this is a trailer in Studio 2. Or there is one, whatever. Now, on the day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was at Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Olbach saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Oh, well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Okay. I have proof.
You do? I love it when you catch Edward, what's his name? Edward Hofgard. You do, Mr. Right!
Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle!
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Why would he leave the bottle on the desk? If he's gonna drug someone, wouldn't you carry it with you? That doesn't make any sense.
I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of that bottle.
Huh, and he just eats it, yoink. Well, doesn't eat the bottle, eats the things in the bottle. I think the bottle was empty anyway, it doesn't matter.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today.
Oh my god, it's not over! We still have another day of investigating, guys.
Cody Hatkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Olbeck may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following questions. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow, or you fail.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicions on Mr. Will Powers.
That's not his job. His job is to prosecute people. He doesn't need to reconsider anything. What's he gonna do, bow out?
As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended till tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Very well, court is adjourned.
I can't believe we're having another day of investigating, guys. Oh, it's not done yet. Okay. Given how I'm feeling, I'm probably gonna stop whenever I get the to be continued sign. Screen? That's what it's called, screen.
Phew. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial.
Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding.
Mean.
Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right. Thanks, Sniff.
Oh, there's to be continued. There you go. Simple as that. Oh, wow, that actually took an hour? My god. Fuck. Alright, we'll save it here. We're running out of space. They didn't give me a lot of space, but that's fine. We'll just go from top to bottom when the time comes. That's it. I just don't feel... I feel off today. And I don't know why. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'm fine, and tomorrow I'll be perfectly, like, normal and stuff. But, yeah, I think I've done enough for today. Sorry that the session wasn't very, like, funny or nothing was going on. I mean, there really wasn't much going on during the trial to begin with, but, I mean, that's just how it'd be. You just sometimes have one of those days. Yeah. So, you know, thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully the next time you see me, I will be in a much chirpier mood. Chipper mood? In a mood. Maybe.